Hi, this is Valentin. Today I'm going to talk about cloudy day, and it's going to be the opposite of the current clear day, which is very rare. Cloudy day is analogy to cloudy mind, misty mind, that is distracting us from seeing a reality. We think that we see the truth, the reality. However, we are not aware about how many thoughts there are triggered in our minds each day, each hour, even each minute. These are subtle thoughts that we take for granted, and they distract our seeing, our ability to see what is really here. We are used to see the reality, the surrounding, and in the same time, when we look at things, we immediately start thinking about what we see. We see, for example, the sky, and immediately there is a thought, oh, a sky without clouds, how nice, how beautiful the blue color is, and so on. So immediately when we notice some object, the thoughts trigger in our minds. So what is wrong with such thoughts? Why would be anything wrong with such thoughts? Well, the point is that the mind is a useful tool that we can use when we decide to use it, to think about certain things, to plan the future, to use imagination and figure out the best plans for our lives. But when we do not need to use it anymore, it is best for us to be here in the physical reality with awareness of our breath and physical bodies and what is here. But our mind triggers automatically thoughts that then try to present themselves as our original thoughts. However, they are not. They have been produced by our mind for the sole purpose of distracting us. And thus, we live our lives. We go from one day to the next day and look at things, and we think that we look at them, that we can grasp what they are in reality. However, immediately the thoughts come and we start to judge what we see. We start to think about what we see, and thus we are not looking at the world, we are thinking about the world. And when we think, we cannot connect with what we see. We cannot see in depth. We cannot see the true point of things that are here. So what I suggest is to observe your mind, your thoughts, and see when are you using the mind by your true direct initiative, and when the mind is producing thoughts and then also as consequences the feelings and emotions that then distract us from seeing the reality. Because the consequence of constantly thinking is like seeing, like looking in the misty day. We try to see, but we actually cannot. And this mist of the mind, the mist of the energies and thoughts, is very subtle. It is hard to notice and to detect, and it has been designed this way for the sole purpose of distracting us to see what is the reality, in order to keep us in the low level of awareness. So if you would like to know how to clear your mind in order to be here with full awareness of what is reality, of what is life, and to become a responsible human being, I suggest that you look at the links beneath this video and assist yourself with awesome knowledge and support group that stands for what is best for all, that stands for equality of all living beings, and who wants to bring heaven on earth. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.